And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch, and our pitcher in this game, Tarik Skubal.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Randy Arozarena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And there's a foul ball. And there's a ball.
Inside.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2 the count.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
And now, Cal Raleigh right through there for a strike. Skubal, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. And ball 1.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. The Tigers coming up, no score. This is the American League Division Series on the show. And we're back. And starting in this one, Logan Gilbert. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Next one misses, and a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's down and in. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Gleyber Torres. And that one clips the corner. On the ground, could be 2. Flips to second. That's 1 on the nailer. They get 2.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boo. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
And now Colt Keith.
0-1.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. And that one upstairs.
1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now it's 3-2. 2 out, space is empty. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's Riley Green. That one missing inside. Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs, and it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the third out. One left for Detroit. Scoreless after one. Game 4 of the division series. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Polanco goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Skubal back to work. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You got to be sharp.
And there's one away.
Batting fifth, first baseman Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And that drops in for a strike. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
And there's two down.
Batting sixth, third baseman Eugenio
Suarez up to the plate now. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And now the lefty got him. That K is his third of the game. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Spencer Torkelson. First pitch misses. Outside. That one ripped. And a foul ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And that's downstairs and outside. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Zach McKinstry now at the plate. Fouled off left side. Torkelson aboard here at first with nobody out. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but two runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
Next to hit, Dylan Dingler delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's outside.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. That one hit to right. Robles flying after this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering misses down and away. Parker Meadows in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Line drive. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Tigers.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
And here is
Batting
Parker Meadows.
Center fielder Parker Meadows.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air, left field. Canzone makes the play, and there are two down.
Batting ninth, shortstop Javier Baez.
Now it's Javier Baez. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that is out of play.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Way high there. And that's ball one. And a swing and a miss. Runner at second, two down here in game 4 of this ALDS. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Now batting.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. That misses the zone. 1-0. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. One run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Here is Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 so far. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And that ends the inning. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back here in Detroit, here's the left fielder, Dominic Canzone.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Victor Robles.
Here's Victor Robles. Now a fly ball to right center. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball. And it's even up.
That pitch is out.
Swing and a ground ball. And that is that. Mariners are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith.
Second baseman, Colt Keith.
Just missed.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Riley Green digs in now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rodriguez grabs it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Torkelson stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Ball 2.
Just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out at a splitter. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings in the books here in game 4. It's the Tigers 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back at Comerica Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Randy Arozarena. And he deals. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 3-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a foul out of play. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field, ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Polanco. He popped out his first time. Headed towards the corner. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Fly to center his first time. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that. Could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Skubal checks the runner. Polanco back in his stomach. And the next pitch is way outside. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball.
1 out, and the runner at second here in game 4 of this ALDS. And a 1-2 again. Struck him out looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
So up next, Dominic Canzone. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Bottom 4, here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
There's the strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. Not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
In the air out to center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Meadows in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. We played 4. It's the Tigers 3 and the Mariners 2. Game 4 of the division series. And now it's going to be Victor Robles. Skubal back to work. That's out to center field. Meadows calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop J.P. Crawford.
And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at-bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And now 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter in position. Nabs it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Arozarena, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That's back there. And gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-3.
Randy Arozarena could probably run the bases blindfolded with the amount of home runs he hits. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
There's the strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio
Rodriguez. Getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Raleigh off of first with 2 away. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they jump out front. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And here is Jorge Polanco. One for 2. Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Tarek Skubal done for the afternoon, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching
Kiter
for
Montero
the Tigers.
will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
1-1.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Baez.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
Just
Ball
off the inside edge. The 1-0. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here's a rocket out to left. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can
Now
get through
batting,
one more
right
inning,
fielder,
anything
Jerry
after that, a hitter or
Carpenter.
2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and blasts one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
That's off the inside corner. Going to count 1-2. The Tigers trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. That's down and in. A slider missed. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gleyber
Torres up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Caleb Ferguson appears to be getting loose. Jackson also throwing. Two outs. Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside. And downstairs.
2-2 to count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Down in order go the Tigers. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And now for Seattle, Josh Naylor. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Now batting,
Eugenio Suarez
Eugenio
up next for the
Suarez.
Mariners.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And a ball evens the count.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball four. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting,
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Canzone.
One gone, runner at first. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Move to first, and he's back in standing. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounder might be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Tigers 3. New pitcher on now, Caleb Ferguson.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight
Now
score
pitching
and
for
still a lot
Seattle.
of outs to get. So
Number
they're looking
43,
for a big outing out of him
Caleb
right here to get some
Ferguson.
critical outs.
3, 4,
Leading
5
off
due up for the home
Tigers,
team.
Second
And the batter now,
baseman,
Colt
Colt
Keith.
Keith.
And the pitch. Just missed.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
The lefty, the 1-0. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1
Well,
strike.
these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That's outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's down and away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. he goes down looking.
Now batting.
And next will be the
left
cleanup
fielder,
hitter, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Swing and a chopper out to short. On to first. And that quickly 2 away.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little
Now
bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Inside.
That's inside.
And it's 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Up and in, 2-2. That one missed. Zach McKinstry up next for the Tigers. Two down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. They're still down 5-3. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Ball one there.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Randy Arozarena. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Late here in game 4. Check on the runner. Rosarena dives back. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Throws to second. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a
batting,
willingness to
the
drive
fielder,
that pitch the
Julio
opposite
Rodriguez.
way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. And that misses off the outside edge. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Fouled off down the right side. Gets a piece and stays alive. Raleigh stands at second with 2 gone. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 6-3.
Pitching for
We're
Seattle.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Emerson Hancock.
Emerson Hancock.
Now the third baseman,
Leading
Zach
off for the
McKinstry.
Tigers, third
The
baseman,
Tigers in
Zach
striking distance, but have
McKinstry.
some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Hit on the ground to short. Crawford tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still
batting,
important to
catcher
execute it to
Dylan
perfection. This game is a
Dingler.
lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Misses
that ball went
outside. Ball 1. Base hit center field. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now Parker Meadows. There's a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Suarez. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
The batter now, Javier Baez. Fly ball down the line. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 6 and the Tigers 3. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Troy Melton comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's the strike. Melton in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2022. That's down and in. A slider missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And misses inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
So digging in, Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Suarez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's out of here. Touches down in the front row of the bushes. Home run. His 2nd home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one missing low. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 4 of this ALDS. There's a swing and a drive. Carpenter going back on this one and brings it in at the wall. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now 7-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luke Jackson.
Now pitching
and he's
for
got a
Seattle,
nice lead to work with, so
number
he should come
49,
in throwing strikes,
Luke
attacking these
Jackson.
hitters.
So back to the
Leading
top of the
off
order.
for the
Now
Tigers,
here is
right
Kerry
fielder,
Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Now batting.
Here comes Gleyber
designated
Torres.
Hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Up the middle, hauls it in, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That
Now
is an
batting,
excellent pace.
Second baseman Cole
2 down,
Keith.
bases empty. Now here is Colt Keith. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Edward Bizardo getting loose out there. Spire also getting ready. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
Good pitch
2
right there.
strikes.
Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Not
2-2
close
now.
with that one, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 8 full here in game 4. It's the Mariners 7 and the Tigers 3. Back here in Detroit,
Leading off
all
for
set to
Seattle,
start the
right
9th in this
fielder,
one.
Victor
And stepping in
Robles.
for the Mariners, Victor Robles. Melton back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
No, he's in
Melton
there.
checks over to first, and he's back. Right down the chute, strike 1. Robles gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner on the go. Ball
Ball, that's
misses.
outside.
Safe
He's
at
safe.
second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Late here in game 4. Move to second. Robles
safe.
dives back in. Out to center. Meadows under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter Randy Arozarena.
Next is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Pickoff move to second.
No,
Robles dives back in. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. One out and a runner at second. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a
strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Melton checks the runner. Robles back in on a dive. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the
Now
ball
batting,
the other way,
catcher,
but that time
Raleigh.
a little anxious.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. And the slider just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down, and up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch
Outside,
doesn't
that's
find
ball.
the zone. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 9-3.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now as they hand the ball to a
Number
fresh arm to
55.
start the bottom of the ninth.
Gabe
Spire.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Riley
Leading
Green
off for
now at the plate.
Tigers, left fielder Riley Green.
That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, first baseman Spencer Torkelson.
will hit next. 1 for 3. And a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next
Ball
pitch
1.
misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
They get the force for out number 1.
Up next for the
Wow, this is
Tigers.
one of those plays that happens
third
sometimes, but it
baseman,
never really
Zach
should. Seems like he just got a
McKinstry.
bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that
1
one
ball,
is
2
inside.
strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. That one
balls,
not close.
2 strikes.
The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting,
Bogey just ran out of
catcher,
patience there. He took a
Dylan
couple of
Dingler.
pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is it. They are headed for the ALCS.